What's going on, guys? My name is Commander RestlessCorpse. Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. And we're kind of well on our way here. So, there was the Neutron star patch that we took a look at and found that some dude had already scanned pretty much all of them. So, I took off toward the destination of this leg, which remember is that kind of cloudy area to the right of the core. And I've been jumping from neutron star to neutron star from there, and they've all been undiscovered. I've gotten like 5 of them now. So I'm just kind of moving my way there. But I'm going to scan these because you know how I like to scan gas giants. And looking at all these moons, nothing looks interesting. They all look like rocks. But I'm going to scan these up. We are 5 jumps away, I believe, to the next neutron star, which I'm going to guess is undiscovered based on just everything else. But I am moving back up toward the galactic plane, so I could be wrong about that. I could be out of the area of undiscovered neutron stars because they're just so far below the galactic plane that I don't think I think Seno hit that cluster there and then moved on. Whereas he probably cut back toward the core or to a nebula or something, whereas I'm going to a completely nondescript area. And I don't even actually know why I'm going there, to be honest. It's cloudy looking, and it looks cool, and it looks densely packed with O's. And that's why I want to go there. But I'm going to get these scanned up, guys, and we're going to move on. All right, we're 1 jump away from the neutron star that we set the course to. And we're a lot higher actually than the cluster that we found earlier, so we're getting up there closer to the galactic plane to continue the journey. So I'm hoping that I'm far enough out to the right of the galaxy that nobody's really come out here, but I guess this is going to be kind of a test. Now, we're not exactly on the galactic plane just yet. I'm still below it, but I think that I'm close enough that if somebody saw it, they would have come here. Also, that was really weird. It looked like I flew past something. So let's get this scanned up and then check this place out. Alright, so this one is unexplored. And it looks like we've got a couple icy bodies there. And a whole bunch of stuff down here, but those are really far away. But I think I am going to go for those. They look like metal, to be honest. Let's listen to it for a little bit. Yeah, that's metal. That's metal because it didn't change when I moused over it. And that is also metal. So I'm not going to worry about those. But that moon looks crazy. Look at it. Yeah, it's a metal moon, I think. It looks really cool, though. Maybe I'm going to go out there anyway just to see what that looks like. But we've got this scanned. I'm going to scan these, even though they're a decent clip out, because I'm not sure what they are. They look like they could be icy bodies or rocky bodies, but I'm not sure. So let's go check those 2 out. I'll see you guys in a second because they're pretty far out there. It's going to take at least a minute or 2. All right, we're coming up on these guys. That one looks closer. I don't know why. Oh, come on. Dude, you can do it. Slow down. Stop it. Okay. Once again, I'm pretty sure that this is just going to be an icy body or a rocky body. But they're right next to each other, so I'll be able to scan them both, and then we'll move on. So I'm not going to go 28,000 light seconds out to get those other high metal content planets. Come on, buddy. Do your thing, man. There needs to be an option for a better scanner so that it's faster. Oh, these are high metal content. They look like icy bodies. Whatever. I mean, that's cool. Worth a decent amount, I guess, being undiscovered. Alright. It's not further away. Or it's not closer. It just looked that way because it was moving away as we were approaching the other one. Also, I realized that I've been playing without my orbit lines on for a really long time, but I guess that doesn't matter. It makes the place look cooler. And I guess you don't really necessarily need them unless you're, in the bubble looking for things. I don't know. Whatever. It's not that important. Alright, let's get out of here. I need to plot a new course. Sorry for hitting the mic there. Need to plot a new course. So, we're going to show where we are. This is the target. So, we're not really that far out, to be honest. I mean, it's probably like 1,000 or 2,000 light years, but it doesn't look that far. Now, as far as the galactic plane, maybe we're back on it. I don't know. I can't tell, but I'm thinking that this is going to be the next target because we haven't seen one of these in a while. So I'm going to plot that course and then just do a little bit more looking around on the map here. Yeah. All right. That is the first one of those we've seen in a while. And the cluster was like down here in this dark area. So, all right, we're going to go to this. It just has the O star in it. So it might actually just be that, but it might be that and some planets or something. But as you can see, as we're getting closer, there's more of them, which is the whole point of going to this cluster here. Which is right there. And that's, I guess, what we're looking at. So see, they're all over the place, and we'll be able to zip around to a whole bunch of them. I don't know what that was. We'll be able to zip around to a whole bunch of them and check them out. But let's go ahead and get to this one. And obviously, I will let you guys in on it if I find anything fun. Let's get the hell out of here. We're still about 6 jumps out, but it looks like all of these planets, except maybe this one, might actually be worth scanning. I think I heard a couple water worlds, which again are decent, decent money. But I'm pretty sure that's just a metal. And I think this might be an icy, but I'm going to hit it anyway. But these are all either metal, ammonia, or water. As a matter of fact, I think that one's an ammonia world. So I'm going to hit all of these guys. But, well, I guess I didn't need to actually pick one from here. But what I wanted to bring up was that I think starting tomorrow, which will be today for you guys, because remember I always record my my episodes the night before. I think starting tomorrow, I'm gonna do, in addition to these videos, I think I'm gonna do a video of the CQC stuff, because I've been playing it off and on here and there, and I'm actually having a lot of fun with it, and I really do hope that they eventually let us use like the Condors and the Imperial Fighters in the regular game. I think that'd be really cool because they're so fun to fly. And I, like I said in yesterday's video, I really, really, really want to fly like one of the Condors on like a moon with trenches. I think that'd be really awesome. So I'm going to start doing that because those are actually really fun. I've had some pretty damn good games, and I've had some games where my team wasn't coordinating at all, and we were just getting wrecked by the other team. But for the most part, so far, the majority of the games that I've played have been wins, and I've done relatively well. Now, unfortunately, that kind of combat isn't what I think regular combat would be in the main game. So it's not like I'm thinking that, wow, I am pretty good at this and I need to start getting into PvP combat. But I think it will help. Like, just seeing how people move in combat and learning tactics that I can use in combat is going to help me when I start actually getting back. Because remember, the whole focus of this series, guys, and I have not forgotten, the whole focus of this series is to become the greatest space pirate that ever lived. Now, I think that I may have hit a little setback in the fact that I'm not sure I want to do it in the Clipper anymore, because the shields are kind of crap on the Clipper, and the hull itself isn't really tanky enough that I've noticed to make up for the fact that the shields are kind of crappy. So I think I want to go with either, I guess it depends on how much pirating versus how much just straight up PvP I want to do. But I think that the Federal Assault Ship will probably be the way to go for actual pirating, because it's just a straight up combat ship and I can throw, a decent sized cargo hold on it, I guess. But if I just want to do straight up PvP, I think I would go with something even smaller, something more maneuverable and harder to hit. With like, yeah, it was an icy body. Something a little bit harder to hit while silent running. You know, one of those small ones like an eagle or a diamondback or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out when I get back to the bubble and start playing around with that stuff. Hopefully this expedition here is going to get me enough money that I can have a little bit of leeway with a few different ships. If not, then I'll have to go back to Robigo. I'll have to re-outfit this Asp Explorer with smuggling gear and go back to Robigo and do that for a while. And oh, looks like we're going to have to spin this one. We're spinning, or flipping, or looping, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'll have to go back to Robigo and make a bunch more money so that I have a little bit of like padding when it comes to buying new ships and trying them out, because obviously I'm probably going to be blowing up a lot. So I'm going to want to, you know, and that's kind of why I was thinking maybe going with a smaller ship that's not as expensive to kind of get my feet wet with the PvP and stuff. So I'm going to try that. And if it turns out that I'm a quick learner or, you know, a natural or something, which who knows, then I'll switch to like a higher end ship and not have to worry so much about losing my my money on the rebuys. Now here's the deal with pirating, guys. There's a difference between being a pirate and just PvPing. So, and it may seem kind of like dishonorable, I guess, but when pirating, remember, pirates pick their battles. You know what I'm saying? And pirates prey on people that they know they can take out. So while I'm pirating, if I'm pirating in, say, the Clipper or the Federal Assault Ship, I'm going to be picking smaller ships that I know I can take. And I know that sounds bad, and you might think, wow, that kind of sucks. You're afraid to get in real combat. Keep in mind, I'll be a pirate. And to a pirate, money is king. Like, obviously, I want to be like the pirate with the heart of gold, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going to be just going around killing people. But I also don't want to pick fights that I know I can't win or that will be not profitable for me. All right, we got a water world there. That's cool. So I'm thinking, like, you know, preying on explorers and, well, not necessarily explorers because they won't have anything, but, you know, slave traders and traders in general. But we'll talk more about that when I actually get back to the bubble and start doing the pirate thing. But when I said there was a difference between piracy and PvP, there are going to be times where I want to PvP and I want to go up against something that is going to be a good challenge or something I know can probably take me out and test the skill of the other pilot to see if they actually can. Like going up against an anaconda and a vulture or something, you know, something like that. I mean, we'll figure all that out when we get there. Because it's not like I'm going to get back to the bubble and be done with the series. Like, I want to keep the series going as long as possible. So obviously, eventually, we're going to have to find things to do. And that's okay for me. You know, I'm okay with that. I'll always find something fun to do, I'm sure. Especially since they're going to keep rolling stuff out. Now, I'm not sure when the next update is, the Engineers update, which I believe is the next one that's supposed to be coming out. I'm not sure when that is. And I'll look it up and find out for you guys and whatnot. But who knows how that is going to change things. I know they've been talking, I saw like a dev article today while I was at work about a new mission structure, which I'm kind of intrigued about. They say that they're going to be tailoring the missions more based on where you get them from. Like if it's a agricultural world, you're going to find more agricultural missions. If it's a station that there's a famine in, you're going to find more missions that tailor to that, like donation missions or, you know, hauling food to that thing. And I think that's really cool. So we'll see how that goes and see if they live up to that. But in any case, this is the last one, and it is an icy body, which is a shame because I thought it was going to be an ammonian world. It really looked like one. But now we are going to move on. We're 6 jumps away. And let's hope that between here and the destination, we find something awesome. Okay, we're one jump from the neutron star, but I want to check out these 3 planets. Now, I know these 2 are just metal, like either high metallic or metal rich, but this one sounds different. It sounds very windy, but it looks weird. Like it's got a polar ice cap, or the polar ice caps anyway, and some what looks like water on it. So not only am I going to scan this one, but I'm going to get real close to it and check it out. So I'm going to scan these 2 first, and then get over there. And they're not that far away, to be honest. So let's go check them out. And I can't remember if yesterday's video was short, and if it was, I apologize for that. This one might not be that much longer, to be honest, because we're almost there. You know, one of the things I've noticed, though, is flying through these systems, the galaxy itself, which you can see over there on the left, doesn't really look like it's getting all that much closer. But I guess it's getting, like, thicker, I guess, which I guess you could say is makes it mean like it's kind of getting closer. But if you look on the where we are on the galaxy map, I mean, we're really close to it. So I don't know, and I'm also kind of curious what the hell it's going to look like when we're in the middle of it. You know, are we still going to be able to? Because like just like the nebulas, you know, when you get inside a nebula and you're in this view of it super cruising around, it doesn't look like you're in a nebula. It looks like you're still outside of it, because you turn one way and it's not there, you turn the other way and it's there, even though on the galaxy map we're right in the middle of it. So I'm not sure what it's going to look like. I think it'd be really cool if while you're in the middle of the galaxy, anywhere you look, you see this stuff. Or you can't see what I'm saying, but anywhere you look, you would see like this stuff. And I think maybe it does look like we're a little closer. Maybe it's just longer. You know, I don't know. I was just showing off the galaxy there, but clearly this is the direction that we need to go for the planet. We're hitting the moon first, because I know the moon is either a metal rich or a high metallic. I'm pretty sure it's just a high metallic. But the planet itself, just, I don't know, it just looks weird. So I want to scan them both. I want to say that I've scanned a planet that looks like this before and it wasn't anything special. But who the hell knows? I mean, it just looks cool. I want to get up close to it and check it out. I haven't taken a screenshot in a while. I know the last few thumbnails for the videos were just like cockpit view, and that's because I forget to take a screenshot. And when I say screenshot, keep in mind I'm not actually taking screenshots. I'm just recording it and then pulling a screenshot from the recording, which is a shame, because I was thinking it'd be really cool, like at the end of my exploration video or like voyage, if I had a video that was just like a slideshow of all the screenshots I took. Which, I mean, I save my thumbnails, but that won't really work because it's got like the branding and stuff on it. Oh, it's a rocky body. Wow, really? That did not look like a rocky body on the... Like, those two look identical, but I guess it's just a rocky body with polar ice caps. I guess that'll happen. But let's check this guy out. We're going to need to get real close, because I want to fly up next to it and take a screenshot. Unfortunately, I can't land on it. Otherwise, that'd be cool. Now, atmospheric landings are something... see, it's a high metal content. Whatever. Atmospheric landings are something that I guess they're going to be adding in, like, next season or something. Possibly even after that. But check it out. It's got a crazy polar ice cap on it. Let's just get up real close to it. That is a huge ice cap. I mean, I guess otherwise the planet doesn't look all that weird or different. To be honest, it looks like a rocky body with an ice cap. Okay, you're going to need to stop before I crash into it, buddy. I wonder how close can I get? I think it'll tell me. It'll drop me out of Super Cruise if I hit it. But it'll do some hull damage, which so far we've done really, really well with not taking any hull damage. I don't know actually how close I can get to a planet, but I think this will be good enough. Let's try out a screenshot, guys. I mean, it's just an icy planet. I think that is an absolutely huge ice cap. I think that's really cool looking. I've never actually pulled up to, you know, you see these planets all the time on the galaxy map or the system map where it's like it just has a top and a bottom white strip, and this is what it is. I've never actually gone up close to one because it's generally like a high metal content planet and I just scan it and move on. But this is pretty cool. I mean, I like this. Now, as far as I know, all the Earthlikes have ice caps too. I can't believe that I haven't found one yet. I mean, they look like Earth, you know, like they're blue with weather and stuff, clouds and stuff like that. I can't believe I've never found one. Anyway, let's get out of here. All right, check it out, guys. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. This is my favorite star type. So let's get into scooping range a little bit quicker, or a little bit more than that. All right, let's get into scooping range. We're gonna scan this guy up and see if anybody's been here. I mean, these aren't as valuable as neutron stars, so maybe people pass them up. Who knows? Razor King, you bastard. But look at all these T-Taris. Huh. Looks like a multitude of people have been here. So, yeah, we're going to move on. We're not out as far as I thought then. So, let's get away from this guy. Pull out a new course. Even further out. There's got to be a line where people just have never crossed before. And I intend to find it, to be honest. So, scooting way out here, it looks like... I mean, we're on course for going to the thing. I think that when we get here, to be honest, like when we get into that area, there's so many of them that there's bound to be a couple that people haven't seen. But let's just plot our next course. There's another one here, but that's going backwards. And I don't see any neutron stars or anything, which would be a logical next step. And then we're getting too far out here, and that is too far to make it before the end of this video. So let's look back here if there's anything interesting. These are all B's. Yeah, so as far as I know, the O's, you're only going to find an O if it's on the galaxy map. Like, these are all O's as far as I know. O's and possibly A's. But if I do want to go further out, I mean, I could swing down to this guy over here. Oh, look at this. Is this a neutron star patch? There's 4 of them, at least. Neutron star. Yeah, I think we're going to hit this, guys. I think this is the next leg of the journey. We're going to be hitting one of these. Let's see if I can get there before the end of this. Oh, that one's further than the other ones. 279, 287. Okay, I guess I was just going. What about this guy? All right, this is the next leg of the journey, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how many jumps that is. See if I can get there. 11 jumps. Let's do it. All right, I'll see you guys when we get there because I'm running out of time for the video, so it doesn't look like unless there's something amazing on the way. I'll see you guys there. All right, we made it. We're jumping into that system now. It was 11 jumps, absolutely nothing interesting. There were like 2 systems that had a whole bunch of gas giants that I didn't bother scanning because I was in a hurry. But other than that, it was all either just systems with a whole bunch of T-Taris or rocks and ice. Nothing interesting at all. But we're jumping into the neutron star here. I'm going to throttle down. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I mash the throttle down because I can't remember if I hit it or not. But hopefully nobody's been to this cluster, and that would be awesome. But regardless if anybody's been here, I'm going to scan them. Probably every one of them in the cluster. Alright, this one's unexplored. Excellent. It's only got the 2. So this is the tip of the cluster, guys. So we're going to scan this one. The other one is way too far away, but that's okay, guys, because that's all the time I've got for this video. So before I leave you, we're going to check out the system map to see how many are actually in this cluster. I mean, it was a cluster, right? Yeah, there's a couple up there. Oh, look. There's 3 right there. There's another one down here. What about out this way? No. So the cluster is kind of away from where we need to go. But there's 4 right there. And I'm going to assume if the first one in the group is undiscovered, the rest of them are going to be undiscovered as well. So I'm going to hit all 4 of these in the next video, guys. I'm not going to do any more tonight. I'm going to hit those 4. Oh, there's another one way out here. I'm probably going to hit those 5 then before we move on. But looking at where we are, I mean, it didn't take us off course very much at all. We're still moving straight into this area right here. Now, I have O's and whatnot targeted. Oh, look, there's one right there. So what are you, sir, if you're not showing up as an O? Yeah, you're a protostar, so that means you're a T-tar. A Herbig AE. I've never seen one of those. That's going to be very awesome when we get there, guys. And not to mention the... Oh, that's a... Oh, it's because I have protostars checked. But there was a... I saw a neutron star. That's going to be a protostar, which is an Herbig AEBE, which I've never seen before. So that's going to be cool. And then down here... Looks like we've got an O, or is that another one? Oh, that's just that's an O. Oh, a B. Okay, so getting into this cluster is going to be cooler than I thought, because at least one star type I've never seen before. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more videos of Elite Dangerous or any of the other videos that I've done, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. If you have anything to say, throw it down in the comments. Remember, I'm Commander RestlessCorpse. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Eject. 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 Eject.